Hi. What I want to talk about today is Google and how you can use Google in the classroom. Currently, we have quite a few different Google apps that we can use here at the college. One that I want to talk about today, that encompasses quite a few actually, is Google Drive. If we look at our account, your standard email account, you'll see that there's a Drive icon or Drive link. Now, if you click on that link, you'll be prompted to go about the installation process. Now, I'm not going to cover that in this video, but there is a document that I created that's pretty extensive that's going to covers pretty much every aspect, or quite a few aspects, of how to use Google Drive and all its components. I believe it's like 70 pages, so it's a lot of stuff. So a lot of screenshots. So this is Google Drive, which is essentially Google Docs. Google Docs, if you're not sure what those are, they're a suite of document creation applications from Google, free, that you can use. And Drive is just that. It's like a hard drive, a cloud-based hard drive in the sky, so that you can save your work there, and then you can access it from any computer you're on that, of course, has an internet hookup. So let's take a look at this really quick. Here I am, I'm in Drive, and this is a folder with some school items in it. But let's take a look at just the basic interface that we have here. Over here we have your menu, where you can create, by clicking on Create, a host of different documents. A document, a presentation, a spreadsheet, a form, a drawing, and a folder. You can go to More and do scripts and things. These are pretty advanced, and we may cover these, but definitely not in this video. What we will cover in this video, I think I'm going to break them up, and we'll cover documents. And what I want to do is I want to cover how to create a document, how to organize your documents, and then how to share those documents with others, embed them in Angel, and do commenting, because it's a pretty powerful tool when you use it. So let's go ahead. I'm going to click on Create, and I'm going to choose a document. And as you can see, it looks like pretty much any other sort of a word processing program. You get your fonts and your paragraph lining and your number lists and things like that. You've got your basic elements up here. You know, you don't have a save because it auto saves. Your editing, your views. You want to insert images, a link, equation, a drawing. You can do all that here. Your page formatting over here, paragraph styles, all that, pretty much. Spell checker. If you're like me, you need that quite a bit. And your basic document. You've got your tabs, all that sort of thing. A couple things that you see here that you don't have in like Word or whatnot are a share button that lets you share this document, and a comments. You do have that in Word, but here's a comment section right here. Now, let's say you didn't want to see all this. You can click on that little guy there, and it gets rid of all that top stuff. But it isn't very confusing to have it. It's actually quite helpful. If you notice, this is now an untitled document, and to title it, we just click on it. And we're going to name this Google Doc Video. And there it is. Now, a couple things happen once you do that. You get a little star here so you can star this document, and then that will say, hey, you know, this is a special document, and you can search by start document. And it also shows folders. Now, this is important. You want to keep your drive organized, or it could just become a mishmash of files everywhere. So by clicking on, after you name it, by clicking on folders, you bring up the file structure. And you can then move it to any folders that you have in here. Let's say you want to create a new folder. I'm going to create that. I'm going to call it Tutorials. And now I'm going to move that file we just created into tutorials. And now there it is. It's in there. And we can go back to Google Drive and look. See, now there's a tutorials. And if we click on that, there's our document. If we click on it again, the document's open. This way we've got a logical sort of file structure going on right off the bat. So here's our document. Again, you can do everything you need to do. That's going to be the extent of this awesome Google Doc. And we can do everything you want with a regular document. You can change your fonts, you can add fonts, bold it, you can center it. Standard document stuff. Okay? And if you noticed, you might not have noticed, every once in a while this will sort of change. If I do this and then move it over, it says saving now. So it updates this regularly. So it's always saving your files, which is nice. So we've got this document created. And again, the tutorial that I put together, the document I put together, you can take a look at some more advanced stuff. But it's anything you can do in Word pretty much. There's a few things you can't that you can do here. And they're adding more stuff all the time. Now let's say you wanted to share this document. You wanted others to be able to see this. This is where the real power of Google Docs comes in. So I want to share this with somebody. You probably got a good guess of where you want to go. Share it. You can also go over to File, Share. I'm just going to click on this. Now it brings this screen up. It's telling me I'm the owner. It is saying it is private at this point. A little lock. Only I can see this. Now let's say you wanted to share it with just one other person. You can hit change. I'll give you the options here. You can make it private. You can share it public on the web so anybody can find it. No sign-in is required. Anyone with the link. So if I click that, only the person with the link to this document can see it. People at SUNY IT can find access. So this way, only people who are in the SUNY IT network, our network, can find it, which is pretty powerful. And then this one is even more, I don't want to say encryption, but more protection, where it's people at SUNY IT with the link. So this way, only people here at SUNY IT that I give the link to can see it, nobody else. I am going to make this anyone with a link right now. And once you do that, you get some more options down here, and you can say, change this, where they can now just view. Here they can comment, which is just like in Word where you can add comments. I think you should change that paragraph, whatnot, this kind of thing. And in this one, they can actually edit it. They can actually change it. So let's say you're working on a paper with somebody else, or your students, you're having them work together on a project. If they create a Google Doc and they set it up where they can share it, then somebody can work on a part of it, somebody can work on another part of it, and they can actually work on it together. I'm going to choose, you can edit. Everyone with a link, and I'm going to hit save. And now you can see this has changed. Anyone who has a link can edit, and it's bolded. And then here's the link up here. I'm going to copy that link and then hit done. Okay? And then I'm going to just go back here just so we sort of see where we are. So what we've done is we've created a doc in Google Drive. We've made a folder, we've put it in that folder. And we've shared that document. Now, the really nice thing about this is, let's say you are at your desktop at school, and you do this and you create this paper, and then you're at home and you realize I forgot to add something to it, and you've got your laptop at home or your desktop at home. You can log into your SUNY IT account, go to your drive, change it, and there it is. those files are always there. 99%, if not more, of my work files are in my Google Drive. Syllabus, things like that. Things I might need to gain access to. So now that we've done that, we've created this document, we've shared it, it says that it's been shared. How can we use this with our class? Well, a lot of times, of course, we're working out of Angel. So let's look at how to put it into an Angel shell, into your class, and share it. Now, you could just send them the link, and they can work on it that way. But let's go to Angel, and I'm going to go to my test account and learning modules. And here's my mess of stuff for all the tests I've done for myself and other people. Let's add content. And what you want to do is you want to create a link. Okay? So there's a link. And I'm going to call this Google Docs test. And then I paste the link right in there. It's pretty long. I'm pasting it in there. I want to keep it in the same window because it'll be right inside Angel. Now, if I wanted it to pop out its own window, just choose top or new window, or change new window actually. Of course, you do all the other stuff you'd want to do as far as Angel goes. Do you want it to be accessible? And, is it tied to an assignment? You can do all that right here. Now I'm going to hit save. And if we scroll to the bottom, there's the, whoops, I hit the, don't delete it yet. Here's the link we just created. So if I click on that, here I have the document. Now, if you remember, I set it so that people with the link can edit. That's why we still have all these tools here. Now, if I just could comment or could view, they wouldn't be able to do this. But now this person can actually edit this document. Again, you might not want to give a student power over editing a document in Angel. Let's say it's your syllabus. You probably wouldn't want to do that. You wouldn't want to give them the power to comment, just maybe to view. But I'm showing the full extent of how you could share a document with a student, or how students can do this. Maybe you made a folder for group 1, and you put a test document in that they will then work on together. So again, they can change this. Yep, is. Now it's hit saving. Okay, it's saving. Now if we go over back to our drive, Google Drive, tutorials, and we call up that document, it's changed it over there. That's the amazing thing about this, this back and forth. Again, let's say it's your syllabus, and you realize, oh, I got the wrong date on there. You change that date in your Google Drive, and let's say you had embedded it into Angel. There's what I just wrote. It would change it, and it's updated automatically. You don't have to have a file on your hard drive, and then a file in Angel, and a file on this computer, and then a file in Angel. And which one do I need to update? And I need to update both. No, you update it once in here. We can also leave comments. We just click on, as you might have guessed, comments. I hit comment. Now, everybody who goes to this document can pull up the comments and see that. And we can comment back and forth. And if multiple people are sharing this document at the same time, they can pretty much be texting back and forth about changes they need to make in the document. You can highlight something and comment on it. And there's more in that document on how to really tie the comments to different pieces of text. And again, now if I go back to I'm clicking on my Google Drive over here, and I'll click on that document again. If I go over to here, comments, here are the comments that I made, and I can do a comment to that comment and back and forth, and it even shows how many people are viewing this, an anonymous user, which is my Angel account, and me, which is this account. So this way, by sharing a document, you get the ability to do multiple things. Two of the most, I think, powerful things for me are I create assignments, I create documents, I create memos. I have them in my Google Drive. I embed them in Angel. Let's say I realize, wow, in that assignment, instead of them having to do find 2 examples of something, I need them to find 4. I change it in one spot in my Google Drive, in that Google Doc, and it updates Angel like that. Okay. I also the ability to set up documents that students can collaborate on back and forth, and I can collaborate on, and we can all add comments. You can create a really a powerful way and an easy way for students to do group projects. Let's say they need to work on something. It's hard. You got to call somebody, and they've got to. You want Angel, you want this. They can just go right into their Google Drive account, their own Google Drive account that they set up, and they can do this. Or they go to Angel, and they're going back and forth on a Google Drive account or a Google Drive doc. So the collaboration is very powerful. And this is just one of the tools in Drive. I'm going to hop back to Drive over here. In additional videos, we'll be going over creating a presentation, spreadsheets, forms, and drawings, and some other sort of housekeeping things in Google Drive. Now, I will make the document available that I was talking about. It's right here. And like I said, it's got a lot of screenshots and a lot of things on how to set up the account and then how to use it and how to do different things. And these are some of the things we'll be going through in these various videos. And guess what? Yes, I'll be sharing this Google account or this Google Doc with you through my Drive account. And then if I ever have to change it or if I add anything to it, you'll add it and then you will be able to see these additions. So I hope you enjoyed the video and look for more Google Drive and Google Docs videos in the future. Thanks.